Hello, lovelies. It's Dee here from Golden Thread Tarot, and I am here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance as always, my sweets. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. So, like I said, this could be an unrelated message, or it could have to do with the rest of the message that we'll pull. Okay, but first off, Spirit is wanting to say that there is some kind of fiery climax approaches, and I was getting the Tower energy, and then look, right after it is expect a powerful change, which especially the expect powerful change in this Moonology deck always gives me a Tower moment. But this, in combination with this Aries energy of the fiery climax approaching, as well as this expect a powerful change, like this is like a double double. This is a big major Tower moment happening here. Okay, and Spirit is telling me that it has something to do with a house. Okay, has something to do with a house. And I was hearing that for some of you, like a final judgment on a house, and that could mean as if some of you were in, or some of you have been trying to buy a house and there's been multiple offers on the house, there's going to be a final judgment coming on, finally accepting an offer. If you were selling your house, on the other side, if you're the seller, you're going to be making a final judgment, or you're finally going to be getting a really good offer on this house that's just going to be like, yeah, sold, over with, right? If some of you were contesting a judgment or the ownership of a house, the final judgment on that of who's going to get the house, who's going to inherit a house, is going to come down. Okay. If some of you had people like family members or something like that trying to contest you coming into ownership of a house, the final judgment for that. And if you were in that scenario, I'm hearing that you're going to end up, you're going to end up getting the house. So let that resonate as it does for you. If it doesn't apply to you, okay, with this house card, I'm also getting like a family. Like there is a final judgment moment coming down here on a family, like a house, like a family name. Okay. Yeah, and it's gonna make a serious change happen for some of you. Like I said, you could be finding out, yay, we got the house, you're moving, you're gonna be moving into this house, or yay, we sold our house, we're gonna be moving houses. Okay, something along those lines. It could come in at the very last minute, because I'm being really drawn into the fact that this is in like the nighttime. And for some of you too, you could be like moving during the daytime. It's like in the morning, something message or something could come on, and by the night you're like living in your new house, or you're like in your new house. Or if you're moving, you could move, and it's like a over like 1 day change, like in your environment. So in the morning, you're going to be living in this house, and then you're going to move, you're going to drive to that new house, you're going to move in that house, and by that night, you're going to be living in a whole new house, right? A whole new life, whole new house kind of issue, kind of scenario here. Okay. Yeah. And somebody's been thinking like for a really long time, concern. Yeah. If you've been really concerned, or really like just this thoughts of this have been weighing on you, like Spirit said, you're going to be able to put that to rest. Okay. And that is going to be like a brand new cycle starting for you here, a brand new romantic cycle starting for you here. Okay. Also, if you are in some kind of long distance relationship, somebody could be making a final decision to move towards somebody. They could have somebody on their mind with this thoughts card, and this concern with the thoughts concerned with the Lovers here. Okay, this can involve a masculine. So a masculine could be making a final decision. Yes, with the Journey card here, journey towards something. This person is stepping back and looking at the bigger picture and realizing that adjustments are required, that they need confidence. Okay, that they have been battling some kind of ego or some kind of pride here. Okay, this could be a Leo energy. All right, or this person could just be being in Leo energy. Somebody here could be could have either been being held back because of some issue with a child, or somebody could be moving because they want to be closer to their child, something like that. Okay, but either way, whatever we're talking about here, it's a brand new start. Wow. So that was a lot of options, right? Right out the gate here. Okay. So let the energy resonate as it does for you. All right. So let's go ahead and jump in. Either way, in any of the scenario, it's going to be causing like this brand new start energy. It's going to be causing like a brand new life, brand new place, brand new life kind of energy. Okay. That reminds me of an energy that was tied to a reading that I did not so long ago. That was like a masculine is deciding to like move away, and I just remember I don't remember exactly what I titled the first part of it, but in general it was about a masculine deciding to leave behind like a toxic family situation and move to a new location, and it was like new town, new me. I think I'll try to remember to pin that because the sign the signs for that are here for me. Wow. Absolutely. I feel like this just completely confirmed what I was just saying because I was just being reminded of the energy of that. And again, we have the main male, the lovers, okay, and occupation. Okay. Okay, and I've gotten this channel, I've gotten this feeling of this energy on the channel before where I've talked about this, where there is somebody here that's a viewer on my channel, okay? Sometimes they're a man, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they show up in this masculine energy, okay? And sometimes not. But anyway, there is an energy here of someone discovering a soulmate, okay? And soulmates can look a lot different, okay? And I don't get this as often, but I have gotten this message before that a location or a place or an occupation can be a soulmate of yours, right? So not just a person, not just a romantic person or a family member or something like that, okay? My goodness. Okay, I'll talk about that in just a second, but my goodness. That a location, a place, a house, something, it can just feel like the right place, right? It's kind of this energy of, I just know that's the one. I know that's the house. I know that's the place. I feel so drawn to this location, to this city, to this place. And then you get there, or I feel so drawn to this certain occupation, okay? That could be moving you to a certain city. And it's this kind of energy of moving into a place and it just feeling like, oh my God, this is it. Like, I know I was meant to be here. I just love being in this city. I love being in this place. I love this new job. I love the new house, the new apartment that I got moving to this place. Like, it feels right. It feels like the place where I'm supposed to be. And it's kind of giving me that energy where there is a masculine energy here that has either taken a new job or has discovered a new occupation that they want to do, and they're just like, I'm in love with this. Like, this feels like a soulmate. This feels like something that is supposed to 100% be in my life. And I just love doing this so much. I love spending my time doing it. It doesn't feel like a job. It just feels like me doing something that I love. And it's like this energy of like, I can't believe I'm following my dreams. I can't believe I'm getting paid to do this. Like, I love to do this. It's not, it's my passion. And I'm actually getting paid enough to actually support myself off of doing my passion. Like, this is amazing. Oh, this is so cute. I love this. Congratulations, masculine. That's beautiful. Oh, that's great. That's such a beautiful feeling for that person. That's amazing. I love that. Love that. And you don't have to be a man here with this. It is giving me, because there's a woman card. There's a woman here on the occupation card. So, but it's giving me this energy of being in like emperor, like masculine energy, which masculine energy is about, which is what you get into, like strategize, to make business plans, to make business moves, to make the first move, to get into that action energy, right? And that's this Aries energy here, confirmed with that Aries energy, getting into this action energy of, I'm putting plans into place and I am acting on those plans to enact this beautiful, like, soulmate energy, something that feels like my calling, like I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be spending my time doing this. And there's a butterfly outside that I can see out my back door that's that keeps catching my attention. So, yeah. It is a black butterfly. Some of you need to look up the significance of a black butterfly. Oh my gosh. And look, I tried to pick this up and it halved itself right on more Aries energy here. With this, it's time to take action. 100%. A person here had a fiery climax happen to them. They're realizing, I need to surrender to the divine plan, and I need to go with the fact that the divine plan is telling me it's time to take action. It's time to put this into motion. Like, it's time to make this happen. It's time to have faith in my dreams. This isn't just a dream. It can become a reality. This is beautiful. I love this. Oh, yes. So this person realized that it was time to release negativity, right? That's what this person has been doing. They've been releasing the negative thinking that this won't work, or I can't make it, or I can't do it on my own, or, it's just kind of like all of the kind of things that can kind of weigh you down or can feel like a burden when it comes to like moving. Like, okay, well, I have to sell my house, I have to sell all the stuff, I have to hire a moving company, or I have to move, I have to pack all my stuff, I have to sell my house, I have to get a new job, I have to go out, I have to do all this. Maybe I have to fly out there and for job interviews or something, or I have to put in all this effort to make it. But I'm seeing the toil and labor card. Like, this masculine feels like they've been really putting in a lot of effort, and now the kind of payoff of like, finally, I'm out of here, I'm moving, I put in all this work to make this happen, and now it's happening, and it's really helping this person to release the negativity about this situation. It's like, finally, it's over. Yeah, and it's putting them in this very confident energy here. Yeah, because they're having faith in themselves, they're having faith in their dreams, they're having faith in things working out for them, because things are working out for them. And it's kind of almost like walk forward in faith is the energy that I'm getting here. Okay, what's back here? It's like a person. I got so drawn to what was in this picture back here, and I can't really make it. It looks like a woman with like this big giant updo, like one of those like white powdered wigs on. Could be a man, I guess. But and they have like one of those big giant like frilly like fluffy collars on, and I don't know, for some reason it's reminding me of the opera. Maybe this person likes opera music, or maybe they just like, maybe they like classical operas or classical plays or something like that. It could involve them going to the opera. It could involve them getting a job, singing in an opera or something like that. Let it resonate as it does for you. I'm just getting that somebody could be moving away from a neighbor who just like at all times of the day just like plays, or somebody could like somebody could move into an apartment or something like that, and their like upstairs neighbor like sings classical operas or something like that. But it's kind of like charming. Like, this person kind of likes it, like they kind of like hearing the neighbors around them, and they kind of like their neighbors. They could have a neighbor that like plays some kind of instrument or plays music or something like that. So it's like, oh, in the morning, I have a neighbor on Saturday mornings. I have a neighbor that practice their piano, and I just get to sit there out on my balcony and listen to free like live piano music. On every Tuesday, Mrs. So and so, Mrs. Robinson, who lives upstairs, teaches classical opera, and like has students come over and they sing opera, and it's just kind of like, wow, like it's kind of lively, it's kind of happy, and it kind of just makes this person really happy. That's really cute. It's reminding me of the movie from The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, where he was talking about all the different like elderly people that moved into the home, right? And he was like, there was Mrs. Wagner, right? Mrs. Wagner, who moved in and who sang classical opera every morning. Like, she got up, and she used to be like an opera singer, and so she just gets up and like sings classical opera every morning. And they're just kind of like, it's just a quirk. It's just a quirk of this place, and it's not like, I don't know. It gives this person a good feeling. Like, they're like, I like this. Like, I like the people that I live around now. That's cute. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just really don't know like classical orchestra like music. I just don't know classical operas and things like that. But I am definitely hearing one that I recognize. I've heard it before, but I don't know what it is. It's And I don't know if this is something, but I'm hearing the name Dawn Eloise, and it's like, whatever it is, it's like when somebody's like the fifth like the fifth or the fourth concerto or something like that. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not really educated on this, but that's kind of what I'm hearing. It's like, I can't quite hear it, but I kind of, yeah. But it's not like most Mozart or anything like that, I don't think. Somebody's making fun of the way I said concerto. Like, my bad. I'm from the country. It is what it is. A personal issue reaches resolution. So absolutely. So this person is just doing a ton of releasing, and they're just, you know, so much of this full moon energy is here, right? Where they're just like, all this newness is coming because they released all of this negativity and whatever personal issue they were having about their living situation. A personal issue with the living situation here is being released. Yeah. And a new start is coming because somebody had faith in their dreams, right? Also, I'm really getting here that like the emotions could be running high in a situation, okay? Like you could be feeling very emotional, okay? Because like I said, maybe you know, you get, I hear this message, and I see this message and gift card. So you could be hearing a message from your realtor. Hey, you got the house. So you're like, oh my God, we got the house. Yay. You know, that kind of energy. I see this coffin change card. And so it's going to provide a lot of, this coffin card, which provides a lot of change. Also here, definitely somebody could be leaving a marriage, because I'm seeing this coffin card with the marriage card right behind it, okay? Somebody could be getting some kind of unexpected income, okay? Well, that's a completely different message. We'll get to that later. Yeah. What else is going on? Coffin and the adjudication card. So absolutely, like adjudication, of judgment energy came down, and it's ending a certain situation here for a person. And so I'm hearing freedom. Like I feel free. Like this is over. I feel free. Yes. A house. Again, some kind of judgment is coming down here about a house, and it's ending a certain situation. What's the situation that's ending, Spirit? Let me talk about that. Despair. Perfect. That's beautiful. So there's some kind of despair energy that's ending, some kind of, yeah, this person has had some kind of bad health. And for a lot of the time when I get this bad health card, I get like bad, like mental health, like somebody's been really anxious. I'm getting like 9 of Swords energy. Like somebody's been really anxious. Somebody's been just kind of like, oh, what's going to happen? Is this going to happen? I'm going to get it. What's, you know, like, what's the offer going to be? Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Calm down now. Now, okay, so like, what's the offer going to be? What's going to happen? Again, but with this distance horizons and bad health, like somebody is putting that behind them and is following their dreams. Like that's what this distance horizon is giving me, is like that have faith in their dreams, following their dreams, and like moving forward. So with this marriage, main female, toil and labor, there's a toil and labor card, and this message of concern. So there could be a main female here that's getting a message of concern, that it's making them feel like they're going to have to put in a lot of hard work. Why am I hearing that? I'm hearing here that somebody might have gotten a divorce, or somebody might have sued somebody feeling like they were going to get payments, and turns out they have to pay. Like, it's like, no, surprise. You thought you were going to divorce this person and take half of their income, and like you were going to get to, you know, sue them and take money from them, or you were going to be able to put on there that you wanted child support and you wanted alimony and you wanted all this stuff, right? And then the court was like, the court decision is the complete opposite. Like, you took this person to court and did the most, and now it turns out you're actually going to have to be the one paying. Whoops. Yeah, I look at this person, get this message of concern from the court. Like, they're like, oh my God, I'm going to have to actually go out and get a job. Like, I'm going to have to pay. What do you mean I'm going to have to pay? Like, yes, you are going to have to pay. Because of this marriage here that they're ending. This main female here, main male, main female. Like, yeah. Or a main female could be getting a message of concern, like, it's over, it's done, I'm not paying your bills anymore, I'm not paying for this anymore, like, I you know, like, I sold my house and I'm moving, don't expect anything else from me, like that kind of energy there. And somebody here, a main male, feels like they are leaving with this, you know, they are leaving this despair behind. Also, if somebody was in despair with this not hiring sign back there, if somebody was in despair because they couldn't find a job, they found one. I'm getting here that somebody here could have tried to turn a community of people against somebody. And so somebody might have had to feel like they had to move out of state or move out of town to get away from the influence of this person, or like what happened. Look at this. Did I not just say that? There's the community card and poverty. community, poverty, thoughts, and concern. So somebody has had so many running thoughts here about a community like being turned against them, I feel like. Hold your vision. This person, big picture thinking, this person had to hold their vision through whatever this karmic cycle was that they were going through. They were going through it. And they had to realize that they were good enough. You know, they had to hold their vision that they were that they were good enough. Look at the bigger picture. Like, it's worth it. I'm going to, like, going through this is worth it because on the other side of it, I'm going to be much healthier. It's going to be much better. I can make it through this. You know, me and my family, we can make it through this. Oh, yes. Right? This person had to realize that they were good enough for this period of healing. So, you know, if this was a person that felt like, it's like, look, it's just going to be worth it just to go through it, to stick through it, to go through this energy, or to go through whatever they're having to go through to get this house, or to leave a house, okay? Or to leave a family name. Whatever this person feels like now they're feeling like, oh my God, it was totally worth it. It was totally worth whatever had to come through. And this person is realizing that the whole time actually, so it's like a situation here where this person's like, they walked forward in faith, even though the situation looked like it was stacked and the odds were stacked up against them. And it's like the underdog came out here, or like this person felt like they were the underdog and they came out on the other side of it. Okay. Also, earlier when I was like pulling some cards and I was like, oh my goodness, it's because I felt the feeling of a hand on my back, like just pushing me forward, which is why I was like, oh my goodness, like that's very, so I feel like this person felt the hand of spirit or their spirit guides like pushing it, like, you can do it, do it, do it, do it, like you can do it, like edging them forward. Like they felt the divine plan, like pushing them forward to go forward and to handle this. And even though they knew it was going to be a lot, and even though they knew it'd be way easier just to like walk away from this, like they're realizing that like standing up for themselves, fighting for this instead of just walking away from it, turned out so much better than they expected. So this could be a person that here that thought that they were with a feminine energy here, that main female who was going to end up taking all their money and then taking their child away from them or something. And then turns out, no, the court decided that this mother was an unfit mother. The father, you know, and then the father gets the mother, or the masculine energy gets the child. So they got main custody of the child. And now the person that was trying to take all their money ends up having to pay them child support and pay them alimony because, yeah, it's just like a flip flop, and they're just like, oh my God, this is worth it. And now I get to start a brand new start with my child. Like I'm not being held away from my child, and we get to start a brand new start away from this toxic energy. And they had to realize that they were good enough to go through this, to stand up and fight for themselves. And they understand now that when an outcome is forecast, they understand why Spirit was telling them, like, push forward, keep faith in your goals, go forward, hold your vision, that this is going to work out for you. Look at the bigger picture. It's totally going to be worth it. And now they have a brand new start coming. This is beautiful. I mean, if you're this main male, it's beautiful. If you're this main female, it might feel like a disaster. But I'm hearing that that's your karma. Bad health. So if this main female was trying to put this man in bad health with this despair card, they ended up in despair. What did I just say, child? Some court here could have decided that some mother or some main female, some feminine energy here was not a fit parent, because they realized that something came out about the fact that somebody was trying to use a child as leverage. It's like, this is a child, not a piece in your plan, not a pawn in your plan. This is a child, a real life child, human being, right? Like, they're not to be used to just get over on people or to do this, to get, they're a real life and it matters, their life matters kind of energy. And a court system is just like, you know what? I'm not playing around with you. Yeah. I just keep looking at this judgment card right here. Look how that judge is looking at that feminine energy. Like, you think I'm playing around with you? I'm sick and tired of this. You think I'm playing around with you? I ain't playing around with you. With all these books right here stacked on this person's head, I'm hearing throw the book at them. Like max. Sudden wealth. Sudden wealth and great fortune. I swear, this masculine is like, what do you mean without unexpected income, sudden wealth, and great fortune came out? Like, this person is like, what do you mean? Like, I don't have to pay. In fact, I'm gonna get paid, and I'm, you know, could be something here about getting to keep a job, a message. This family moon card, yeah. So some kind of secret came out here. Courtship, false person. Yeah. Yeah. But this courthouse, official person, distant horizons, and false person, courtship. Somebody, I'm telling you, like, somebody's like scheming plot here came to light. Like, somebody here has a scheming plot. And for some reason, I don't know why, but this is looking like a Libra card up here to me. So it's the Justice, or this, there could be a person that's a Libra here that was like in a false energy. You see that? That kind of looks like the Libra scale, like the Libra sign. I just feel like somebody came out as a false person. A privileged lady came out as a false person. It's like a whole... And too, there's something here too about this judge wearing this powdered wig. Like, this could be happening like in like Great Britain or somewhere else that's like not the US, not the United States. Or it could even be in Canada. Oh, I'm seeing that too. It's possible. Mm-hmm. Mature woman in distant horizons. With a mature man on the back of the deck. And I tell you all the time, mature man, mature woman gives me empress vibes. This has been coming out a lot. I recognize this story. It's been coming out a lot here recently. Mature man. Yeah. It's the story of this mature man being able to finally like mature out of whatever kind of crazy situation they were going through with a really toxic karmic high honor. And now this man is being looking at. He be looking at this man is getting looked at in high honor. Mm-hmm. This, you know, like it could even come out here, you know, that this false person, this woman that was a false person, okay, here is yeah, there's a whole plot and scheme here that came out. Like a whole ass plot and scheme, and it came out. And now whatever it was to try to destroy this man here, this main man, it was to try to destroy them and tear them down, and to make them look like a really bad person or a bad father or a bad, like, just in general. And now everybody's looking at this man with high honor. You know what this is reminding me of? This is kind of really reminding me of the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard Amber Heard trial, where it's like everybody went into it with a really low, most people, the majority of people went into it with a really low opinion of Johnny Depp, and then after the trial, like, everybody's like, dude, Amber Heard's a freaking, allegedly, Amber Heard's a narcissist, she's crazy, yada yada. Like, what? That's crazy. How are you turning off your emotions? Normal humans don't do that. Normal humans don't go from next question. They don't do that. That's not normal. You think we can't smell that falsity on you? We can. It's kind of reminding me of that, where it's kind of like some craziness like that. Like, I'm not saying that that's what the situation is, but I am saying it's reminding me of that. And obviously, everybody's allowed to have their own opinions about that or whatever. And honestly, at the end of the day, it's none of our you know, business. It's between them and the court system. But that's what it's kind of reminding me of like how somebody literally tried to slander somebody's name and tried to get them to lose their job and lose their money and lose all this stuff. And then the court was like, you activated my trap card, Uno reverse. You thought that's cute. You owe him money, not the other way around. You insane. Sudden wealth. I think not. is kind of the situation that's coming out of this. This person is reminding me of that. Like, it's just like this toxicity. Except take it to the next level because there's a child involved. And this person has some kind of weirdo plot here to like destroy this masculine and take their child away from them and take their money. Yeah. I'm telling you, there's this big change here coming for this privileged lady. Expect a powerful change coming for this false person. Hello. I'm also getting here. I was getting that before, and now Spirit's reminding me again. So yes, it came out again. This could be an energy of like a karmic younger woman as well as their mother. Okay, doing some kind of plot here, or a mother energy and a young woman doing some kind of plot. So it came out that a very privileged older woman and their daughter, which are some kind of somebody that's a relation to them, was trying to pull some kind of plot here on a man. Yeah, this person had the expectation. This person was looking at this wealthy man with expectation, like, you finna pay me. Look how they're both standing in front of the window, and this person is here looking out the window. You see that house in the background, and they're looking out to a wealthy man standing in this window, and they're like, I'm about to get pregnant. You're about to have my child, and then you're about to pay me. You're about to pay me. Please expect that. That's coming. And it's also reminding me too, like, where this person literally, like Johnny Depp, could have had like video evidence, voice recorded evidence, where it's just like, nah, fam. You know, this person literally confessed to their plot, like on video or some shit like that, because they thought, oh, I'm a woman and I'm poor, pitiful. I'm gonna be able to cry some tears, and I'm the mother, and it always goes in the, I'm the woman who has the child, and it always goes in my favor, and you're just gonna have to pay me. And then the court system was like, are you crazy? You know what? I'm sick and tired of you people thinking that you can come in here and make up lies and tear down people. I'm gonna throw the book at you. I'm gonna make an example out of you. Let me make an example out of you, because I'm sick and tired of this. You're a thief. You're a thief, and you tried to use your child to thieve from this wealthy man. Children are accessories to be used to get money. This child doesn't deserve to be born under those karmic circumstances. I'm telling you, this judge is throwing the book at this person. They're just like, I'm sick and tired of this. So I'm gonna make an example out of you today. You see that man right there packing their suitcases, getting in that car? Yeah. This person is like, oh my God, I made it out. They could be moving away from a city here, moving to a less populated area. Yeah, they're here. Look. Did I not say that? Look, there they are, getting in the carriage, getting in the little car, packing up their suitcase, putting on their little top hat and walking away from this thieving situation here with this false person. There they are again with their top hat on, waiting for the train, waiting to say, it doesn't have to be a train, it could be a plane. It's just this, I'm up out of here. I am up out of here. And I'm telling you, with this imprisonment right here, this karmic could be going to jail, because they could have actually done something illegal. They could have tried to do something not so legal to this masculine energy here, beyond just perjuring themselves in a court of law. Yeah, this masculine energy could have been trying to get this masculine thrown in jail. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough that they were going to take their money, take their child away from them, sue them, have them paying and taking all their money so they could become a privileged lady. They were also trying to take this person's life away from them, as in like trying to give them jail time, as much as they could give them. I'm hearing 15 to 20. Yeah, this person was trying to put this person away, because this person was a false person in this marriage. It was false. This marriage was false. Wow. Excuse Excuse me. I'm telling you, there's a message about this marriage. You know, it's over with. It is over with. I just heard like where the umpire's like, you're out of here, like tagged out. Family and child. But that child card just keeps coming up. I just feel this overwhelming like sadness from this masculine energy here, because it's like I hate that like I love my child, but I hate that they had to be born and they had to go through all the circumstances. I hate that my child was being used as a pawn to try to thieve from me or take from me. You know, it's almost like, oh my God, this is such a close call. Like I almost literally lost my child, lost my wealth, lost my job, lost my, you know, lost my my name, all because somebody just wanted to come into me and take my money. And because, you know, they wanted to trick me into like knocking them up or trick me into marrying them. And, you know, you wanted to take everything away from me. Like, that's crazy. Courthouse. I'm gonna have to take this B to court. And it could have been a situation here where like people could have been advising this masculine, you know what, just pay her and get it over with. Just leave. Just pay her, get it over with. Don't take her to court. Don't do anything. Don't fight this. Like you'll never make it. You'll never win. Like you know, like dads that sue for custody, they never get it. It's very uncommon. You just pay the money. It could have been even people could have even been this feminine energy could have been trying to tell the like a community that this masculine was just trying to weasel their way out of having to pay them. It's like they don't even want to be a father to their child. They're just suing me for full custody because they don't want to have to pay me child support. They're trying to get out of paying child support. It's like, no, you're a toxic, crazy person who has this whole plot and scheme to steal my child away from me and throw me in jail for something that I did not do. I'm telling you, the secret's coming out in court. I literally just got recommended an older video of mine that was like, there's like 2 or 3 that kind of really remind me of this. I haven't watched them in like over a year. But it was like the truth is coming out in court and a karmic and like everybody is turning against this karmic, and then like what was it? Like something about like a masculine being falsely, like this divine masculine was falsely imprisoned, y'all. But in that scenario, it was that a karmic was trying to sue for child support, and a child wasn't even the masculine's. It was actually somebody related to the masculine. You never heard of DNA test? Main female. You ain't never heard of DNA test or something? Like, I don't. Maybe this person just thought they'd just pay. Mature woman. Maybe they thought this person would just pay, like just pay and not even question, not even take them to court. Just be like, yeah, this is my child. I'll just pay and you have full custody. And this karmic learned today gift. Main male. Tell me why for some of y'all I'm really getting that this coughing that this mature woman, okay, could actually be on the masculine side. It's like my own, like you turned my own mother against me energy. It could be that too. All this drama. The Kipper, I'm telling y'all, I like the Kipper and I like the readings that I get off of it, but it does tend to bring up a lot of drama. It does seem to bring up a lot of like really dramatic stuff that's happening here. Yeah. So there could be a main male here that's like, I'm having to cut ties with my whole entire family because even my family was on this karmic side, and turns out my own mom or something was involved in trying to backstab me, a 10 of swords me here. Or it's like, you really, like, if it wasn't that, it could literally be like, oh, but you really believed it. It's like, oh, no, I knew that you could never have done that. No, you did. You I'm your own child. And this karmic came to you and said I did this and said I did that, and you just believed them. Like, you really thought that I did that. You really thought that I was that person. Like, I'm going to cut you out of my life too, because you really, when it really came down to it, you didn't support me and you didn't stand beside me. Like, you really thought I did that shit. And you were going to stand beside me and watch me go to jail. At the end of a tough cycle approaches. Somebody is realizing that they were surrounded by a bunch of fake people here. Okay? They were surrounded by a bunch of fake people. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah, and they had to have confidence in themselves. Yeah. This person is, especially with this Capricorn energy here, I'm hearing like devil energy. Like, this person was dealing with a bunch of devil energies around in their life and they didn't even realize it. Okay? And now now this main female here, they were a privileged lady. Now they're a main female is in poverty. And they might not be like completely broke, but whatever, with this poverty card, I'm getting whatever pull they had in the community, whatever people they had standing beside them, whatever, you know, if they had people, you know, like rallying behind them and, you know, believing in them and all this, now everybody's like, you disgust me. Like, you just, like, I cannot believe that you made up such dark and just like disgusting lies. I cannot believe you involved a child in this. I cannot believe you were trying to put this innocent man in jail. Like, this is crazy. Like, you are psycho and you got issues. And not only is this person having to pay, but they're having to pay off of like people's opinions of them have become very low. Your commitment was being tested. That's what this masculine has realized, is that their commitment to this was being tested, and now they're coming into a time of healing. Now they're like, okay, now me and my child, or I can go and just start over because I've worked through my fears. Wow, this is crazy. They had to work through their fears and they had to hold their vision of knowing, like, I'm innocent. I need to stand up for myself. You know, this is crazy. I can't allow this person to smear my name like this. I can't allow this person to make up lies like this. This person could have even been trying to make up some kind of lies about how this person could have hurt their child. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Which, that's disgusting. Like, because you're not even thinking about how going through the court and having to go through interviews and being interviewed by the police and all this other stuff is going to affect this child. Like, you don't even care. You don't even care about your own child. All you care about is being proved right in court. Like, that's disgusting. Which is how everybody else is looking at this person. Like, I can't believe you would make up those lies like that. I can't believe, like, you would say that this person did something so low down and vile. Like, you really wanted this person to go to prison. And everybody knows what happens to people who do stuff like that to kids and then they go to prison. Everybody knows what happens to them. And that could have been this person's goal. Like, I want everybody to know what you did to my child, and you're making that shit up. It never even happened. Why would you want to put that kind of trauma on your child? Like, this child could be so young that they could have talked them into thinking that happened. That's crazy. So you don't even care if you give your child trauma for the rest of their life. This is reminding me of a court case that I heard about how this man was in jail. He was either in jail or he was fighting for his freedom for like 15 years or something crazy like that. It was like more than 10 years that he was fighting, because when his two little girls were young, him and his wife divorced, and his wife told everybody and made their kids say that their dad did something to them, to the point where she basically was telling them, your dad did this to you. Your dad hurt you. He did this. And these kids were convinced that it really happened because they were so young. And then over time and over like therapy, it came out that it never happened. You know, and then he had been in jail for all this time, knowing that he was innocent, knowing that he hadn't hurt his children, knowing that his children spent the majority of their life hating their father, thinking that they did that that he had done that to them. And then this man not only got released, I can't remember if he was actually in jail. He not only got released, but his record got expunged. And he was like, my mom hasn't talked to me since the day that it happened. He was like, everybody in my family, nobody comes and visits me. Nobody talks to me. Nobody believes in me. Like, I've been telling everybody, my friends, my family, everybody, I never did that. And because she literally coached her children, and because they were so young, she convinced them that it happened. That's messed up. That's really messed up. You know, and as a person that's a grown up trying to recover from something like that happening to them, I can't imagine finding out that I've been dealing with all this trauma and all this messed up mental issues, thinking that this happened, that my father did this to me, and then the whole time it never happened. That's crazy. That's crazy, crazy. Yeah, but that it happens, and that's what this was reminding me of. Oh, what? And it could not be that severe. You know, that could only be for one or two people that that a story could apply to. But you know, that specific type of this reading could apply to. It could just be, you know, that this person was just lying on this masculine, you know, and just trying to keep their children away from them, saying they were unfit father, they were unfit, you know, parent. But there is a that main female is in the back deck again, with this main male that's on the other side of this. There is like some gift of an end of a relationship or end of a cycle here with a mature woman here for this masculine that is going through this. It is going to be a gift to this masculine that this relationship is ending. Toil and labor, because it's felt like toil and labor the whole time. It's over with. The hard work they put into it. Yeah, they've been thinking for forever about this situation. Because I can only imagine how heavy it would weigh on them to be going through. It's bad enough that they're having to go through this situation. They have this karmic smearing their name and lying on them and making up stories about them. And then on top of that, they have their own friends and their family turning their back because of this karmic's word. It's like, you're going to take this person's word over mine? Like, you're my family. You're my mother. You gave birth to me. And you want to take this other person's side over me? Like, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, this could be over a house. Somebody could want a house, or the karmic could have promised this mother energy a house or something like that. Or if it's their mother, you know, the karmic's mother, they could have been like, Mama, I'm gonna set you up. I'm gonna give you all this money. Just support me in court and lie on this man and said that he did this, or he hit me, or he beat, you know, he was abusive to me. Lie for me and say that you saw bruises and yada yada yada. Like, all right, let's get this money. He's gonna have to pay us. That's crazy. Also, I feel like, yeah, period. This person feels like they were in, you know, they know that they were in a marriage with a thief. They know that they were in a marriage with a thief. I was just about to say, because the child, and they know that they were using a child to try to take that from him. And then look, child's on the back of that. I can't even get it out of my mouth before Spirit throws it out in the cards. Yeah, this masculine just keeps thinking about how this. Well, I think they're trying to move on and let go of this whole situation now, but they just keep thinking about how this courtship, this whole issue with this feminine energy, it was just crazy. They're just like, this has been like the labor of my life, like the great labor of my life has been going through this issue, because it's, you know, I'm hearing that it could be years that they've been going through this back and forth with this karmic. Years of not being years of not being happy in their marriage, years of, you know, fighting whether or not they should divorce this person or not, and then finally, like, either, I'm getting that karmic could have been the one, like the false main lady here could have been the one that initiated the divorce, thinking, I got your child now, I'm gonna take it all. I'm gonna take it all from you, and I'm gonna throw a little extra. And that's where they really messed up. Because if they hadn't have thrown that little extra on top, trying to get this masculine like thrown in jail, they might have gotten away with it. But they did the most. They did the most. And they pulled in people and got people lying for them and all kind of ish. And that's where they really messed up. Because these were unreliable people. This whole false narrative here. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So now somebody feels like, no, with this house, family room, and poverty, yeah. They feel like the opposite. Like they put shame on their whole family name. And I'm telling you, unexpected income, child adjudication. They're like, I think that's cute that you thought you was gonna be able to take this man to court for this, but while we're here, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be the one paying. Because this man right here, they're the ones that actually have the money to pay for this child, to take care of them, to support them. You don't. You don't work. You don't have a job. How are you going to take care of this child? It's something on the where it's like, you're crazy. And I'm telling with those books on top of the head, like, yeah, I'm gonna teach you today. You're gonna learn today about all this. I'm gonna throw the book at you. I just keep getting that with all those books stacked on that feminine's head, like. And it's just the way that judge is like looking at her, like, really? It's cute that you thought that. You don't have to pay up. I'll tell you, this judge here is this official person telling them that, congratulations, actually you're the one getting money. And I don't know how that situation is happening, yeah, but this it's like, you're gonna have to get a job. You're gonna have to pay for it. You're gonna have to go back to school. You're gonna have to do something. Figure it out, because you owe this money. Privileged lady. I'm telling you, it was all false. False person family room. Okay, that's what I have. We're just saying the same thing over and over again, but that's the whole story of what's happening here. Like, somebody's got a brand new beginning coming for them. They've been in all this bad health. Yeah, they could even have some kind of like personal, like, you know how you can sue people for like, for like distress and stuff like that. Like, oh, this whole situation put so much mental distress on me and yada yada yada. That could be coming. That could be coming, or something, something like that. But yeah, this is officially over. Damn. Yeah, it teaches masculine like a real important lesson here. Same. All right, well, congratulations to this masculine. I'm glad that you got proved innocent and that, you didn't end up going to jail. You didn't end up becoming a statistic here. Okay. I hope this feminine energy learns their lesson on making up lies and try to throw people in jail and shit. Because that, I mean, there's plenty of people out there that actually have to deal with real life domestic issues for people like you to be wasting the court's time making up shit. There are plenty of people out there who actually deserve to have a light shown on them because they legitimately went through stuff. There are plenty of children out there who are legitimately going through stuff than for you to be making up stuff and for you to be, because did you even think what that type of narrative, how that would play out in their child's life for the rest of their life? To think that their father did something to them like that? Did you even think about that? Or all you cared about was getting a little stack of cash? Or even if it wasn't about the money, if it was just about destroying this masculine, still. They didn't. All they thought, the only thing they've been thinking about is their own pride, is their own personal pride and their own personal issues. That's it. Well, I need to prove that I'm right and I need to destroy this person. And I need to turn their friends and their family and their community and everybody against them. I just heard I need to deplatform them. I need to take their voice away. I need to take their ability to speak against me away. I need to take away their ability to talk about the truth and to spread the truth of what happened in our scenario. Well, congratulations, the opposite happened. Now everybody knows that you're a lying, thieving, words I can't say on YouTube. So there you go. You learned today, didn't you? Anyway, thank you guys so very much. I appreciate it. If you like the content, give it a like. If it resonated for you, I almost said if it registered for you. Whatever. If it resonated for you, let me know in the comment section down below. I really appreciate y'all's time, your energy, your focus, your time here. Okay, our time is our most valuable resource, and I appreciate you giving a little bit of it here. Okay, to gain this knowledge and to listen to your spirit guides and to allow me to be the one to give it to you. I really appreciate that. I really care about you guys, and I hope that you are finding some peace, love, and light and clarity in the situations that you're going through. Okay. Say blessings and say gratitude if you're this masculine to whatever it is that you believe in, because they showed up for you here. Okay. And thank you to your spirit guides. Okay. Whoever you are out there, thank them. Okay. And thank and for them guiding you here so you can get this clarity in your situation. Okay. Thank to my spirit guides as always for being the champions that they are. Okay. And bringing forth these truthful, honest messages. Okay. And for keeping me protected while I'm doing so. I really appreciate you guys as always. If you like the content, okay, and you're digging the vibe here, think about subscribing and joining the tribe. Okay. We'd love to have you around. And I will see you lovelies in the next ones. Okay. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, and I will catch you later. Bye.